Good morning, or well, almost afternoon. Want to go on a live for probably about an hour because I got football at 1:45, and today we're going to be talking about how many should you be listing on eBay. I think it's one of the biggest talking debates in the reselling community of how many should you be listing in a day. What is a sweet spot? Is there a number that is perfect? Is there a certain number you need to do? Is there any sort of figures out there that actually prove that listing every day, listing a certain amount every day, guarantees you more sales or not? And also how to list for yourself, because everybody is different. Not everybody can list so much a day. Not everybody can list as much as other people because maybe they've got more of a life, they do more things in their life, or they haven't got as much stock. Obviously, some people are got big families and have to do a lot of stuff like picking up kids, being with their kids, and want to spend more time with their kids. Other people are single, got no family, and work loads. Other people have got families and work. There is so many different aspects to obviously listing on eBay. And what I want you to talk about today is put your comments down below. Obviously, get a conversation going. Is what is the sweet spot? How do you list? How many do you list a day? How many do you list a week? Do you list certain things? If you're niche, obviously you're going to list only them things. But also, are you a bit like me, myself? How do you list? Do you list just what you've got and list it? Do you try and mix it up a bit and try and not just niche it down to one thing? So maybe you've bought a load of stuff and thought, well, I'm going to list clothing today, I'll list trainers tomorrow, tech the next day. Or do you try and mix it up so it doesn't sort of push your algorithm to clothing or that? Because there is rumors that happens as well. And also the big debate of, are eBay taking off your listings anyway? I've heard rumors that they do, but again, rumors are rumors. I'm going to also be listed. Well, I'm not going to be listing. I'm going to be taking pictures. So I'm going to try and take as many pictures as possible. And within the hour, I'm going to see how many pictures I can take while talking to you guys, if anybody does talk. And yeah, just get along with it and see what happens. So not really going to tell you what I'm listing, but I'm just going to be talking to you guys while I'm doing it. So if anybody does talk, say hello. And yeah, let's get on with this conversation, because I feel like it is one of them conversations that people need to talk about. It's good to see what other people are doing, how they do it. Have they got a certain way? Have they got a certain technique? Do they do it in the morning, get it out of the way? Do they schedule? Because that's my thing that I really want to do, but I keep on not doing it. I want to schedule for the whole week so I don't have to list. I'd rather spend one day going all out, listing and scheduling. So if you want to list 5 or 10, just get, say for instance, I want to list 10 a day. So I get 70 photographs ready. All right, that is the first thing. And then when I've got the 70 photographs ready, list 10, and then the next 10 schedule for the day after, and that's the whole week done. That is the reason why I want to do it. The reason why I want to do it is because I want time for myself. I don't have to worry about listing then. And I know that part of eBay is sorted. And yeah, I don't have to care about, oh no, I've got to list something. Oh, I've woke up late. Oh, something's happened in the family, and then I haven't listed because that time where I was listing is now gone. So I think personally myself that scheduling is going to be the biggest key to, I would say, listing on eBay. I wouldn't say listing every day is the best because, like I said, things come up. But everybody's got different ways, haven't they? Everybody's got different different techniques. I personally think that maybe that is the best way. Good morning, Kevin. Hope you're okay. Vinyl, I'm on it and listing. Good on you. Like I said, also, how do you list? Do you list like where you take a picture and then you list it? Or do you take multiple pictures and then list them? Or do you just take, when you get a load of stock, take all the pictures and have them in inventory and then just have them there? So you know they're all listed. You can then pack them away, put them wherever, and then list them. How do you do it? I feel like if you take too many pictures, you get swamped. So I tend to not taking, I tend maybe 20. If I was doing a proper scheduling where I know, right, I'm going to do a scheduling for the whole week. So say if I want to do 10 each day, I'll probably obviously take 70 pictures. Well, not 70 items. And I feel like that's the only way you should do it. Obviously, if you're going to have a lot of pictures. If you're just taking a lot of pictures for no reason and you're not going to list them for weeks on end, what is the point of having them? Because you're going to forget about them because you're also going to be buying loads more stock. And I feel like you need to sort of come to this situation where you need to look at your lifestyle and think about what you want in your life and how much money you want to make, how much you want to try and potentially earn. Also want to be not working as much, or do you want to be working loads? Lifestyle is a big thing and everybody is different. My life is completely different to like Vinyl's life, to Kevin's life, to everybody else's life. We all have different morals as well. There's people out there that have got kids exactly the same age as mine, and they probably work loads of hours and don't see them hardly. I don't see the point of having kids if you're not going to spend time with them. What is the point? If you've got kids and you're just working all the time and spending, yeah, you might be supporting them and feeding them all that lot, but they're going to grow up with no memories. And what is the point now, right? Touch wood, you live for a long time and you have plenty of time when they're old and they don't really care about you. You know what I mean? When they've got their own little social lives and they're going out with friends, and obviously when they're older and adults themselves, then you can work as much as you want. And that could be your retirement funds. You know, depending on how old you are and when you have kids, a lot of people have kids when they're in their early 20s. By the time you're 50, 45, 50, your kid might have moved out, grown up, doing their own thing. So then from 45 to 65, as long as nothing happens to you, you've got 20 solid years to grind and work as much as you want, earn loads of money, right? And then retire at 65. You can save up and all that lot, or you can carry on, because this job, you can basically work until you're dead, right? As long as, you can move around. But saying that, you don't need to even move around. You can just order things online. It might change in years to come. We don't know, do we? But it's one of them things. Anyway, I've been waffling on for 9 minutes and I haven't even took a picture yet. So I'm going to see how many pictures I can take while I'm here. Obviously, I don't want to take a picture of myself. So that's one picture done. So I have got a couple of things here that I can't really show you because that's in the video today. Picked up. Oh, look. By the way, I've got to show you that again because how cool is that? How cool is that? Look, I guarantee this is going to give it 10, 20 years when it gets retired. This will be worth something. I might start collecting the Playmobil versions as well. You know, like this sort of stuff because I just think that is iconic, right? That is definitely made for an adult. That is not made for a kid because nowadays a kid would not even know what A-Team is. My lad didn't even know who the A-Team is, but he did know who Mr. T was because Mr. T is iconic. He's just one of them people that everybody knows. I'm not going to do any clothes listing today because I've got my laptop there and it's going to be in the way. So that's going to go up there. I'm going to try and list this bag. I've also got a load of, after football, I've got, you'll see in my video, my video today has been about my load of tech. I've left it in the hallway, well, bottom of the stairs, and it's I got it from the car boot a couple of weeks ago, and I've decided to see how much it actually is worth. So I said in the car boot, I didn't did any videos about it because my camera was playing up and I forgot to film it. But I did say it's worth about 200 quid. So I've actually worked it all out, seen how much it actually is worth. And in today's video, you'll find out how much. Plus, I picked up a couple of things. One of them might sell very quickly because a lot of resellers might want it. Right, then let's just catch up on the things. I'm listing on my phone, sell similar, 6 photos usually. After the tile, take out all the caps if copying from another listing. Yeah. Hey John, I'm listing while doing my day job. I do bulk photos on my phone and then list while I'm doing my train commute and from work each day. Oh no, you're a train driver. Then I copy and paste the title, Juventud, then the description paste. Yeah, Vinyl, that's what I do. I've got a 3-year-old too and have limited time to do my packing and getting it posted office is my biggest challenge. Yeah. I ain't getting all painful. Yeah, I've seen the Ghostbusters one. I'll have to probably get that one if I see it. Obviously, I want to buy it new, but it was just there. I mean, in an ideal world, I would be buying the Lego things. Well, it's so expensive. You know, I want the Avengers Tower, but it's like 400 quid. Maybe I'll have to treat myself. I'll be looking at ones that are like getting retired because they're the ones which obviously you can't get, won't be able to get again. So some of them will be around for ages, won't they? So yeah, I'm just gonna list as much as I can possibly get. I've just told you my take on like stuff. Obviously, depends on how many people come in the chat. My lives don't seem to be going as good as they used to be. A lot of people don't seem. Obviously, I've got on subscriber on profile, so only people who subscribe can come in. But tend to not get as many. These are only 50p. These are only 50p. What I called it, Kalinji. I think the Decathlon. They do get all right money. They don't get as good as money as other trainers, but I only paid 50p. You know what I mean? 50p is 50p in the end of the day. You're not gonna not buy a pair of trainers for 50p. I mean, these will just go on Vinted. I won't even waste my time. I'm doing the sort of like what Ricky does with certain items now. Anything that's like not worth much, like I think I could put these on for a tenner and sell them quite quickly. They're all right. They're nice trainers. I mean, yeah, they've got a bit of dirt on them, but there's nothing. There's no point. There's no point cleaning them. The backs are all right. Everything on them's all right. Nice little pair of trainers to knock around in, you know, for running. Getting dirty, you don't really care about them. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them in that way. Still got plenty of grip on. So let's get this label. Oh God, how do you find out the size? It's all in Japanese. Oh, there you go. 6.5. There we go. Put that up there. Maybe in that case, you're doing too many lives and people have got time all the time. I only come on a live because I'm bored. You don't make no money on lives anyway. Doesn't matter how many people you have on, unless you've got like hundreds and hundreds of and like thousands. You don't make no money. I don't make anything from it, right? Even with the ads in and all that, like, I do not make absolutely anything. Nice little buy here. Might have to go to find Lewis Hamilton to sign it. Then it'd be worth a lot of money, wouldn't it? But yeah, lives don't really make much difference to me. I only do it just to talk to people. You know what I mean? Some people like to talk on, you know, like you can see the different sides of me then, can't you? And just show you what I do day to day. You know, like inside what you call it. Can't remember what you call it now. A deeper look into my world of what I actually do. Well, in this world. Because you won't want to see me do a live all the time, because my live all the time would be me laying down on the sofa watching TV. That's what most of the time I do. Or play football. That's a really nice little bag, that is. This should sell quite quickly, to be fair, because it's prime time Formula One, isn't it? Matt, I started with vinyl, now I do everything. I'm exactly the same. I wasn't really referring to the money, but I watched them. Yeah. No, I wouldn't want you as my colleague, vinyl. But yeah, I understand. He is lonely. I mean, I feel like most jobs are quite lonely, to be fair. Even when you're working in a company and that, I mean, you've got to get on with people you don't really might not like. You know what I mean? So it's one of them. I can work as a group and I can work alone. I'm pretty versatile when it comes to that. But the only trouble about working with people is obviously they want to. Some people want to take control or want to be in charge and stuff like that. You get me? And you got to do things by the rules, sort of thing. And I don't like rules. I think rules are there to be broken. Obviously, not all rules, but you know, like a rule. Oh, look at that! It's lovely. That is. Look, you got a little thing there. Is there any money? Is there a pair of Ferrari keys in there? So, yeah, that's really nice. I think this will sell very quickly, to be fair. Don't know how much it's worth. Probably about 20, 25. Peak season now, Ferrari. Official Ferrari as well. Not a copy. It's clean as well. It's not loads of sweets and breadcrumbs in. Try and get I need to get this Ferrari badge in. This Ferrari. Efficient. I have picked up so much Ferrari stuff in my career. Ferrari bags. Ferrari. It's all been official stuff as well. And most of it goes to Italy. Then a lot of the stuff I've sold goes back to Italy. They want all their stuff back. That's that done. So now I need to measure it somewhere. Oh, there it is. So 1, 2. That's it. I'd sack you. I'll be your boss. I'd own you. Oh, I've got stickers on. I got a sticker on a sticker here, which is a nightmare. I'm not going to be able to get this off without peeling off that sticker. Who puts a sticker over a reflected sticker? What a complete and utter idiot! It's actually wrecked the sticker now. God's sake, man! Can't even sell that with that sticker on. It's completely wrecked the sticker. Who puts a sticker? What idiots! Do people actually understand about how much damage stickers do to things? I mean, literally, that's knackered. Oh well, I'll just have to. And I got the full sticker. I mean, who puts stickers on that bit? Oh my god! I shouldn't have bought this now because I know it's going to absolutely knacker that sticker because it's a reflective sticker. Just hope. I was umming and ahhing about this, and I was thinking, well, should I buy it or not? And I know that other sticker is going to absolutely knacker it anyway. God's sake, so annoying. I love working in an office. My job in the O20s, everyone was. So you liked it because you got to getting drunk all the time. There's good things and bad things about most jobs in there. It's some jobs are good, aren't they? Where it's because of the people there, and other jobs are good because of the job. And then, yeah, some jobs are just horrible all over the place. It's just, but still. Looks like I'll have to put some sticky stuff on this, but it's going to wreck. I'm all right. Mum's a bit better, I suppose, as well as she can be, I suppose. Oh, let's just try and soak that in. How are you? Are you good? Just trying to peel this sticker off this sticker. That's the worst thing, having a sticker on the sticker. But the sticker's important, especially on caps, like that hologram sticker. Oh, well, I won't be able to sell this as new now. It is new, but I won't be able to sell it as, I might have to put this. Pretty rare hat, to be fair. Baseball cap. I thought it was actually a American football hat because it says Giants, but Giants have got a baseball team, but it's not New York. San Francisco Giants baseball team. Who knew? Who cares? Why haven't you been listening? Yeah, so when it comes to listing, my rule, if people have joined late or people watch it after, I would, well, I'm not the best person to talk about this stuff because I'm not actually very good at listing myself, but I have got a plan. I just need to do it. I personally would schedule. I wouldn't list daily. I just feel like scheduling would be a lot easier. Yes, you take a brunt of it for the first like one day, and it'd be like, yeah, hard work, 1 day of full on listing. But as long as you've done that 1 day, you've got the whole rest of the week off. Have a day where you just schedule listings, taking pictures for a couple of hours. That should only take that. Oh, then yeah. I always say the way I look at it with money in that, I always go. People like to. I'm a very comfortable person where I like to. As long as I got my stuff what I want, I'm quite happy. I'm not really care about making. I would love to make loads, but I tend to be like, as long as I'm making enough money, I'm quite happy. But I do want to make more money, so I'm even more happier. Not because it makes me happy, just because. What's that all about? Is this a misprint or something? I ain't got a clue what that's all about. Weird. New Era collection. Doesn't even say a size on it, does it? Oh, it says the size there, doesn't it? Yeah, it's sticking to it, innit? I think it's like anything. Once you get into the rhythm of it, that's what I need to do. I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do it. Like, just listing, schedule it. You got a whole week off then, and then when it comes to the week after, when obviously you got a list again, then obviously then you just do it again, and you might find a lot of benefits from it. You know, all that social time gives you more time to source as well. You think if you're going out listing, so on and so on, you are spending a lot of time doing nothing, aren't you? So, and you can sometimes too many things can lead to too many like mess ups, if you get me. You know, like if you like got too many eggs in one basket, it can make everything that you're doing worse because you're trying to tackle too many things in one day. Where I say, if you schedule for 1 day, just do it. Pick a day that you know that you've got no tie downs, you've got no things to do, you ain't got nothing, nowhere to go. Just do that day. And I mean, like, literally, you've got nothing to do that day. And that is what you do all day. Work until the end of the day, whatever. If you want to do 9 till 5, do 9 till 5. If you want to do 8 till 3, do 8 till 3. If you want to do 9 till 9, do 12-hour shift, then do that. But make sure you do it, you know, and get it done. I mean, think about how many scheduled and listings you would do if you did a 12-hour shift. So I'm now talking, right? I don't, you know me, I'm rubbish at listing when I'm on lives, but I'm taking pictures. That's why I know I can list while I'm doing a live. Well, take pictures while I'm doing live. But like I say, if you've got loads of so the morning, just take loads of pictures, and then in the afternoon start listing them. So if you're planning to do 10, do 10. If you want to do 10 a day, like say, take 70 pictures, do a week's worth, get it all done on that day. Do not stop until you've done all the listings and scheduled it for that day. And I'm going to do a video about this. I'm going to prove to you how much it works. I'm going to show you the week after if anything's happened. So I won't list anything else. I'm going to do that as a video just to show you, see how much it works. So I'm going to list 10 a day, and I'm going to schedule 10 each day. So I'll do it on I'll have to do it on a day where obviously I haven't got my son. So today I haven't got my son, but tomorrow I might do it as a video. So I'll do the video, and then obviously next Wednesday we'll come back and find out how we've got on. Yeah, that's filthy. Good. And then yeah, I'll do for so the day after. I mean the week next, the Wednesday after. I'll just show you. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I won't list anymore. You know, even if I pick up something that's worth loads of money, I'll be like, oh my God, this is worth loads. I'm going to list it right now because I want to sell it. I won't. I'll do my schedule, and then I'll tell you about the benefits from it as well. You know, social aspects. You know, I haven't had to worry about anything. I spent one day where obviously nothing. It's not affecting anybody's life. It's only you know, because I'm not doing anything. I ain't got my son to get. I ain't got nothing like that to get. And then, yeah, see what it's like. I'll just do 10 as well. So 10 pretty much is a average listing, I would say. I say 5 to 10 is normal. But I'm also going to put in the video, I could have done more. Well, I can't. Actually, I won't be able to do that video. I'll be able to do that video tomorrow, but I won't be able to. Obviously, you won't be able to see it tomorrow because I'll be listing, won't I? Well, I have got football as well tomorrow, so that's if it's on. But that's in the early hours. That's in the early in the morning, so start of the day. So it doesn't really make much difference. Little Hoover, little Vax thingy Hoover. Should sell for, I think it sells for about 20, I think. picture of that. Right, how did I put this back in? Very simple thing. Take a picture of it like that. Original Vax thing. A few little scratches there. Obviously, it does, when you're listing, it does depend on what you are listing as well. If you're listing tech and you've got, and then you have to test it as well, it's going to take a bit more time, isn't it? But maybe do a tech day. Right, well, I've lost a lot of time. Right, he's not the best. I've lost a lot of time lately because I've had a problem with my lungs. Yeah, you said about the lungs, haven't you? I've never believed in having a draft bank. I see the positive about keeping eBay happy, but I hear some of the YouTubers having a large draft bank, but not. So I can't sell until it's live. When you schedule the listings, do you list it all at the same time? See, that's another thing I was going to talk about. I know there's like you list so many a day, but you list them at the start of the morning and then that's it, or do you list half, like in the morning, half in the afternoon, like mid afternoon? Lovely little pickup that was, wasn't it? Absolutely lovely little pickup. Get so much money, these do. I knew they'd get money. I've had one before. It wasn't a camper van though. It was a Beetle. This will sell very quickly. Certain things when you buy stuff, you've got to know about certain things. Like, I know my cars. I'm not an expert in cars, but I know what cars are collectible and what aren't. We all know that Volkswagens, VWs, like transporters, camper vans, and Beetles are very, very collectible. Like Ferraris, everybody knows what Ferrari is, Porsches, everything. If you can pick up anything that's related to a collector, and what I'm talking about is like, right, Minis is another one, because I used to have Minis. I used to go to mini festivals and stuff like that, drive my car down to somewhere. We'll park up in proper organised festivals, and you look around over people's Minis and stuff like that, whatever. You get to know what cars or what vehicles. It's motorbikes as well. You know, like everybody likes a Harley Davidson, don't they? It's expensive as well. That's why. But yeah, the collectibles. People want this. A person who's got that wants this. Will have one of them. Will be a collector of that sort of thing. How many do you list and sell per day? How many do I list and sell? Well, I don't know. I don't know how many I list. I sell difference every day. Just because you sell, don't listen to people who say, "Oh, I list this many, I sell this many," because it's a load of lies. You got no guarantee. I could list 100 today. Doesn't mean I'm going to sell loads today. Doesn't mean nothing. Really does not mean nothing. Obviously, you got to have. It's got to be the stock what you're selling. That's why I always say when you pick up stuff that's desirable, maybe out there, stuff that sells through quite easy. But maybe I pick up anything. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. It'll sell to somebody. One of your dream cars, Matt? It's a van. It's not a car. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, that is my video. What I'm going to do, that'll probably be out Thursday, is I'm going to list 10 and schedule 10 for a week. So from Wednesday to Wednesday, everything will be listed, and it'll be like a sort of like on next. Well, so it'll be Thursday, won't it? No, yeah, it'll be Thursday. No, it'll be Wednesday. The video will be out Thursday, but it'll be Wednesday to Wednesday. So next Wednesday, no, actually I'll do next Thursday because I've got to have the whole day of Wednesday. So I'll do like a sort of like how scheduling 10 a day for a week, was it worth it? How much did I sell? That'd be like the title or something like that. And then I'll tell you the pros and cons about it, if it's worth it. You know, how long did it take me to schedule 70 items, you know, from listing to schedule them to put them on? Because I really want to do it in the day. So that Wednesday is the day where I will be literally, I won't be coming online. I'll make sure I'll have a video done as well. So it'd be like more of a normal person routine, because you've got to remember, I'm listing, I'm picking, I'm packing as well now, and taking the parcels, and I'm doing YouTube, right? Ads keep on coming up. Well, yeah, they will do. It's every 12 minutes. Every 12 minutes, I have an ad. Got to make some money out of you. Told you. I'm your boss. You give me money. So it's 40. 40 by 30. So I'll tell you. So I've been on here for 50 minutes, so I'll be going soon. Well, I will tell you. My mom doesn't want this. She said it's not very good, so I'll just sell it to somebody. If you're buying one of these, really, to make yourself feel better, you're a bit silly, because they're not going to compare to like new stuff, are they? If you ever see like retro these things. Always go for the Philips red lights. They are brilliant and they sell very quickly. So this is like more of a prop than anything, I would say. Oh, it's all sticky though. I don't know why that's so sticky. It's horrible. Yeah. I'm not cleaning it. I can't be bothered. Have it hanging up like that. I've got there. I have a VW transport for boot sailing, but would love a nice old. You could sell it then. VW, the shells are expensive. They are expensive. I've seen, like, obviously I used to watch a lot of car like things where they obviously do the cars up and all that lot, and camper vans are so expensive. They turned it into like a surfing one because that's what they're used for, aren't they? I've always wanted a transporter. I think when you see a transport, some of the transporters where they're done up, like got the body kits on and all that, like proper nice. They're expensive. They're very expensive transporters are. So we have got that. We've got that, and let's get this out to. Look at that. That's so funny. So you've got a head massager, you've got a muscle massager, you've got one for arthritis. The one side, the red side, is a heat gun. So yeah, it's so funny. It's not that good, but back in the day, I suppose it was good. So all these guns and all that lot, they're not new because they've been around for ages, haven't they? I don't think this has been used, to be fair. Probably has been used, but that's a head massager, so you put it in your hair and go. Not much really I can do with it. All I can do is I like buying old stuff like this though, just for knowledge. But I just like it because it's different in it. It's a bit different, and they made this back in the day. They knew how to make a box as well, didn't they? Everything lasts. Look, everything lasts in the old days. If you look after it, of course. So that one is done. So I have listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I haven't listed 6 pictures. Seven. That needs to go outside. So you can see how long it takes to take pictures. 7 pictures in 56 minutes. What I've obviously been talking about. I could do it in less than probably 20 minutes for that. My view tranny is a 57 plate, so very expensive one. It's you'd be risking a lot for that. I mean, you could sell that and get a camper van, but the difference in, like, obviously luxury, comfortable quality and all that, like, you'll be going back to basics. I notice you've got into picking up vacuums lately. I have too. Got loads of Dyson batteries. Ones sell past due. You clean before taking it. I always clean them. I clean it as best as I can. You got to remember, it's a vacuum in the end of the day. You clean as much as you can. I don't take it apart. I take the box off, where obviously the rubbish goes in, clean that out as best as possible. And the bottom part, where obviously the runner, goes on the floor, I'll make sure that's got de-haired and taken off as much. I'll give it a bit of a scrub because it's only a roller. You can take it all apart, and that's it really. There's not much, and give it a wipe around. People are buying stuff like that. No, it's secondhand, and no, it's not going to be perfect. I mean, you're going to get a bit of dust and hair and whatever. So let's have a look. So 12 people playing football today. That's all right. Good 6-a-side match. So we've got that one done. Put that one in there. All right, what else? That's the rubbish. That will go downstairs now. That's ready to... I've got a couple of bits of clothing. I might show you one now, but no, I'm not, because then it'll wreck the video. I picked up 2 very good things. One could be worth about 80 quid, and the other one could be worth about 30 to 40, but that's secondhand. So this is new as well, so it could be worth more. Right, I'm going to see what else I've got to list. I've got 20 minutes. 20 minutes, see what I can find. So we've got a bit of clothing, which I'm not going to do on live because there's no point, because I've got the laptop here. We've still got this stuff to list. So this is I paid 10 quid for this. Woolen cashmere, Savoy Tailor's Guide. Nice overcoat, navy blue. That'll sell for quite a bit of money. Still haven't listed these yet. Still haven't listed these, and these will sell straight away. Well, then the catty one, all embroidered. Look at that, beautiful. It does fit me, but it's a size medium, but it's quite tight. You're looking about 40 quid, 35, 40 quid. That's like a soft shell one, and this one's a more of a hoodie version. Suzuki one, sell for about the same. Them two do need a wash, though. They smell of fags. Lovely jumper. I actually found out this is quite good. Peregrine. It was in one of my other videos. Lovely jumper. I think it's wool. I think it is, actually, to be fair. It's a 100% wool. Made in England. Made in England. 100% wool. Money. Probably looking about 25 easy. And that's a medium. Somebody said, "What? You shouldn't miss mediums." There's a medium. And then a suit. You know, I like my suits, don't I? But I got 2-piece Moss Brothers suit. Easily 40 quid. Easy. Should be easy 40 quid. If more, depending on different ones sell for different prices. But we have got some toys. And I haven't listed these. And I've had them ages, so I'm quickly going to list, well, take pictures of these. And we have got Barney Rubble. How rare is him? So these are all going to go on Vinted. They're not going to be worth more than tenner. I thought he might be. If I had Fred and him, or him and his missus, I'd be getting some good money for that. But these are just going to go on Vinted today, I think. His nose is in the way of his eyes. Flintstones, though, it's a dying cartoon now, isn't it? You don't see it on TV. Be quite interesting to know play-by-play USA. Don't even say how old it is. So it's about I think it's a 12-inch, isn't it? Oh, 10. 11-inch. So that can go in there. We got SpongeBob. Well, Nanko. He's worth a bit of money, actually, to be fair. He's worth about tenner. Good old Patrick Star. Who's SpongeBob? He's a nice little one. Good make. Good, what do you call it? Make. Good. Nanu. Oh, it's Nan. It could be Nanko, actually. Nanko, I think. How big is he? He's about... It's about 9. Oh, them two having a conversation with each other about vinyls, something that does not interest me one bit. This is something I can't list because I need to check the batteries. I don't know what it does. It's an old one now. Mattel. I'll leave him for later. And then I bought these two just so I can put them together. He has got a battery as well. Oh, God's sake. So I'm just going to sell them. They're actually new. They're going to sell together because they are part of a family, aren't they, I suppose? He's doing a side eye. He all doing a side eye on me. Nice condition, to be fair, these are as well. Mattel. Yeah, they're all Mattel. $19.98. Oh, that's got some age to it. $19.98, that is. And that one is no price. Got to test out his battery first, though. I'm just going to set him like that. I'll just say, oh, I didn't realise. We are loving each other, unlike you, cold-hearted Ricky reseller. I don't want to be like Ricky. I'm better than Ricky. Don't really like music. I don't mind music, but I don't really care of it, if you know what I mean. I'm more of a person who I like a song. I like a song. If I had to choose band, it would probably be like Queen. Can't beat the old ones, can you? I do like music. I just don't bother with it, if you know what I mean. I'm more of a film person. So, yeah, that's what I do. I watch films more. But I have been to like Ibiza and all that stuff. And like proper dance places, you know, house music and all that lot back in the day, which I didn't like anyway, because it just gives you a headache. Yeah, I like my old stuff. Like I said, I like Queen. I like Motown stuff. Old school dance, yeah. Cardboard box, like that. I don't like dance music. That ain't music. It's all music. It's all music. I do like I said, I like Motown. Obviously. Try. Take out the try. I get asked. I can't pull to save my life nowadays. Don't bother, that's why. I've gave all my energy to women in the past, and it never got me anywhere. So I'm not going to bother anymore. Rhino, that shows how old you are. You've just called it a disco. I never went to a disco. It used to be called a disco back when I was a kid. Do you know what one of the most successful songs is? And it's been in the charts longer than most other songs. It's what is it called? Mr. Brightside. Everybody loves it. It just constantly sells. It was on the radio saying it's the longest ever song that's been in the charts for God knows how long, in top 100 I think it is, or something like that. Because everybody used to go on the dance floor when that came on. Sausages. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna go because I want a sausage roll. What song? Mr. Brightside. It's been in like the top 100 for God knows how many years because it's such a popular song. Living Mr. Brightside gets everybody going, doesn't it? Killers, yeah. That's their song name. That's their fame song, isn't it? I like R&B though as well. I did like R&B. I can dance to R&B. I can actually dance back in the day I could. Not anymore, I can't. Well, guys, I'm going to go now because I've got to play football in less than 45 minutes. So I need to get ready, show people how to play football, and get something to eat. So the video will be out later tonight. Make sure you watch it because I have picked up 2 good things. And if you want to see how much my stack of VHSs and I found out 2 amplifiers are worth a lot of money in there. So yeah, I guide priced it on the car boot for around 200 quid. Well, it's a bit more than that. Anyway, I'll leave you to that. Make sure you watch it. Thanks for talking, Vinyl and Matt. You're the only 2 people who really want to talk, don't you? Everybody else is just stalkers. Anyway, see you later.